Or as more and more law enforcement agencies are reviewing their use of force policies, we're learning more about what they could do.
South Carolina lawmakers have joined that conversation as well. 7 News' George Floyd has more on changes that caucus of Republicans hopes to make.
From fully funding body cameras to requiring accreditation, South Carolina senators are hoping a new proposal will help repair the trust they say is broken between law enforcement and the community.
Thank y'all for coming today.
Monday afternoon, South Carolina Senate Republicans vowed to make changes to law enforcement agencies across the state.
I think we were all disturbed and quite frankly angry about the killing of George Floyd just a few weeks ago. Since that time period, we have all done a lot of listening.
The group unveiled the South Carolina Lease Act, or Law Enforcement Accountability, Duty, and Standards. The legislation would fully fund body cameras, create a central agency to investigate officer-involved shootings, and require more training and diversity for officers.
The Law Enforcement Training Council would establish baseline standards on a host of different subjects. Obviously, one of the most important being use of force, prohibiting chokeholds and neck restraints as a method of subduing a suspect.
The proposal comes just weeks after the death of George Floyd. Senators behind the legislation say South Carolina needs to get in front of the issue.
The frustration is there, the anger is there, and a lot of them can't necessarily articulate a specific policy change. What's very clear, though, is that in every one of the conversations, the consistency was we need to be more transparent, we need to repair the trust of our law enforcement, and we need to get the bad apples out of the system.
Lawmakers will not be able to take any action on this bill this year. However, they are hoping to start the process so the bill is queued up when lawmakers return for the 2021 session. In Columbia, George Floyd, 7 News.
You know, there are more than 300 law enforcement agencies in this state. Half of them have 10 or fewer officers on staff. Only 60 agencies are nationally and internationally accredited.